Copyright me for this, but I'm sorry. I gotta talk my ish today. I hope you tapped into the show yesterday. I got on say low welcome me, baby. I just want some company, baby. I don't want you to feel like I'm playing. And I'm without you complaining. And time for lunch with you, baby. I fly in different locations. I be in and out of different locations. I put on for this. I put on for this. My mama's crib. Time for this. Cause I'm confident. Stopping it. Alright, let me stop. Nah. Finally, Metals let me in, and I'm in profit. I've been waiting for this trade for so long. Oh. Whoa. Did you just like try to Bluetooth or something? Okay. That was odd. Give me a second, chat. Let me go ahead and get this stream all set up. I know I'm a wee bit late, but that's because my segment is on the shorter side. Oh, because it's this one. I'm like, where's my screen at? I have two TradingView tabs. You can do that when you pay TradingView a bunch of money every week, every month. Well, actually, I can really leave this down here and then pull this out here, of course. But I did. For some reason, the sound just had like went out mid video and now it's back. So I'm gonna finish this song. See, I was down, but I'm up now. Hold on, I gotta go. I gotta go look at this on my phone really quickly. I just want you to. Sorry, there was another entry I wanted to put in there. You guys could probably hear my match trader. I got no saying around with me, baby. I just want some company, baby. I don't want you to feel like I'm playing. Can I fuck you without you? I swear, every time I have one of these trades, I don't feel like a regular person. I can fly on any different occasions. I be in and out of different locations. I can't stop. I put on for this. I really hope y'all tapped into the show every day this week. So you guys are ready for this one. I can brag because I'm confident. I'm the man, ain't no stopping it. I don't gotta wait for a shopping list. I want a body it fit, and I'm copping it. I fuck it up now. Okay. All right. Okay, chat. They're gonna copyright me for that, but it's fine. The channel is not monetized just yet. I don't care. Because I know that somebody out there made some monions with me. You know what I mean? Somebody's making somebody's in the green with me. I don't know who it is. I hope that they come on here and drop a comment or something like that. But listen, I mean, we're not all the way out of the doghouse just yet. We're not 100% out of the doghouse just yet. But like we have to clear. Let me see. Let me get this. Yeah, we have to clear this level here. All right, we're probably gonna get like so some bears are probably gonna try to sell here, right? So we might get rejected off of it a little bit, but I mean, like we've already broken through this like 90 zone that it kind of tapped a few times. You feel me? So I mean, I don't think. I think there's a lot of buyers, a lot of bulls that didn't believe in the paper, the little mini paper crash. Like myself. It's like we know the price overseas is still high. This gap is gonna close. This gap is gonna like this is where the price is still at overseas, basically, essentially. You feel what I'm saying? Like in this whole zone right here, right? It's like this gap gotta close, and it's not gonna close by them lowering their premiums. No, it's gonna be this trading back up where it's supposed to be. Nice try, New York. It was a good try, New York, but we're not going for it. We're not going for it at all. My son's stirring, so he's probably gonna need a bottle in a second. I might leave y'all here with some music for a second while I go make him a bottle because I can hear him waking up in his bed. I'm coming, child. Give me 1 second. Let me, cause like he'll go from like I'm cooling to like bring me my bottle right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't really have like he don't build up. It's just like that. So I'm not even gonna play with him this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and go get him what he needs. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna get into the rest of it in about 4 minutes when I get back because we have some entries on a few that I want to get in before I hand it over to Jim and then Eric to give y'all the sauce for the day. All right, so give me a few minutes. Go see if you guys can find your positioning if you're not already in this trade. Ain't got no love for the groupies. See back while she do me. She get one of the jacuzzis. She don't fall like a gray light. She get ran through like a red light. If they right, then the bread right. Shorty know I be there every night. Rollin'. Whip A1 like steak sauce. 0 to 60, I take off. Can't see me looking like Ray Charles. They tell me slow down, I'm going too fast. Young, I just wanna do the dash. I'm so reckless, hope I don't crash. Cause I'm rolling like the whip stolen. Yeah, all these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash. Put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my bad. Yeah, all these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash. Put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my bad. All big bank rolls, I got no. I just left my girlfriend, I'm in love with the ghost now. She's full of emotions, and now she's my old. Cause my Rari knows how to ride when it goes down. And my watch on froze, watch it glow when the lights out. If it's hot or cold, we gon' still bring the bikes out. I jumped out of Rolls Royce and I hop in a Lamb now. When I push the button, they like, what the fuck is that sound? Damn. I'm the man now. Only pulled up in this whip so I can stand out. Bought a icy ring and told them it's no handouts. Started up a label, about to make a band now. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash. Put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my bad. Yeah, all these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash. Put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my bad. Yeah. I'm looking at you haters through my rearview mirror. I'm sliding in some you seeing fast and furious. I'm switching lanes on them, but I ain't got no gears. Shawty say she wanna ride, but she don't know how to steer. They pay me for a show, but I ain't even appear. They say Kodak Black, you drive like you ain't got no fear. They say Kodak Black, you act like you ain't got no care. I say my car got a horse like I'm in a mirror. Pull up in a Rari, jump out with your shawty. Driving like the crash, down the speed into that cash. Money all in my head. If I wreck, I'm dead. This shit I'm driving back, no won't even get behind it.
All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just run through the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move that could be my last. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just run through the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move that could be my last.
Okay. Diapers changed. Bottles getting made. Mr. Funny Guy taking you down low. Up this on everybody down low. We love you like you better let me down go. I was trying to get it in, but I can't go. I say I'm not gonna say what it's down for. 30 in this 40, I feel like a Rambo. They know I got bodies, they don't want no damn smoke. I used to with the Chevy sitting on them damn phones. Strapped up in the club, pistols on the dance floor. Now I'm talking for a feature, ticket for a damn show. Started from the bottom, got it off the damn floor. Still gripping on my pistol, I ain't never letting go. And I can ride with my baby. I just left the mother get fire with my baby, yeah. Ain't nothing fun in my baby. Pussy soaking wet, can't wait to slide in my baby, yeah. Look in the eyes of my baby and told her that I love her, I die for you, baby, yeah. Bunny and Clyde with my baby. I don't know like a million crimes with my hate. Remember back in the day when I was bagging the country, I started trapping for money. Now I'm rapping for money. They say I snap and go dummy. It's a rap like a mummy. Ain't got a max of the honeys that come naturally to me. And bitch, I carry glass. I'm very op. So pussy come and get your cherry pop. But I wet a nigga like a fucking pool when I catch a body like a belly flop. I'm rolled up with bro numb. Count so money at the Marriott. Like fuck a deal, I'm already hot. I roll out, no Fetty Wap. Some may sit and wonder like why he be on that savage shit, but they don't know the half of it. Growing up not having shit. Mama off for cracking shit. I'm at school being bad as shit. In front of the project, bumping back with flips on mattresses. Grew older, weight on shoulders. I start hustling and bagging zips. Whole time I was trapping, I was mastering this rapping shit. With hopes our sons would never have to hustle like they daddies did. That's why I'm so passionate. I used to imagine it. I'm so talented. I got niggas who hate me blasting it. Planet out of H, me and Brookie, them toe banana clips. My partners posing pictures with pistols, call that an action flick. I told them fuck proving it, them pussy niggas. We packing shit and taking pictures with it, so snitching. Bro, that's that backwards shit. Start whacking shit, the rest gon' start vanishing like a magic trick. Who better than me? Your hypothesis is inaccurate, so it don't really matter. Your favorite rappers inadequate, cause once I get to snapping, immaculate, me extravagant. I'm Maximus Achilles and Spartacus, mixed with Gannicus, invested in myself just like vending machines. I'm stacking chips, go holler at KP4 and show your broski my management. Big paper in my pocket, about to fall out. So many fans can't even shop inside the mall now. Oh, bitches see me on, oh, they wanna call now. Shout out my haters who keep Tony Dick in y'all mouth. We diss on me and my hitters up in y'all house. Caught a body, took the pistols to my dog house. Shawty riding for me, I lay back, she riding for me. And understand that I'm the man and hella bitches trying to fuck me. Even though I am a killer, she still love me, bride of Chucky. And if she's poetic justice, well, I guess that I am lucky. She my numero uno, I don't know what you bitches think. She like me and just like me, she don't smoke, she don't drink. Oh my gosh, my back getting bad. My back getting bad, chat. Okay. All right. Y'all know if you have kids, y'all know how that first wake up is. You know, you got to get that diaper and bottle handled like that. Okay. Okay. Before I get out of here and hand it over to Jim, go ahead and take a look at the other setups that we already had kind of pending. We are in euro. We're in this euro trade. Pretty decent, um, decent area of value. I will say though, we may get like another push down today, depending on all the Let me see. Yeah, we're getting AD. Oh, no, ADP just came out. ADP just came out. Yeah. Um, Previous was 32K, forecasted at 46, came out at 22. Okay, well, that's not good for the dollar. But it is good for our trade. So yeah, we're probably going to see this kind of drift, like slowly drift higher over the next, couple of days. Most likely more so into next week. We're not getting the NFP report, I believe, right? We're not getting it this week. I think we're supposed to get it on Friday, but they're pushing it to next Friday, um, which sucks. I really want to see that. Um, but let's see here. Um, I don't actually have a trade set up for GU already, but um, price doesn't price doesn't break much lower than here. Like, is this like a 38? It's like a 38% retracement off of this move, but really a 30%, probably more likely a 38 off of this move, or so 50 off of this move. So that's like, yeah. So I was right. I was right the first time. Um, Roughly a 38 off the real move. Golden zone off of the second move. It's like I don't hate this entry. I don't hate this entry at all. Um, but like just for the sake of like just not trying to be in extra drawdown, holding extra swaps and whatnot. If this level here doesn't hold, then I'd just be like, whatever, screw it. Um, Take this level here, but really be targeting this level here. But I mean, the risk to reward is pretty great here. I'll honestly go ahead and enter. um, Wrong phone. Grab the wrong phone. Um, 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 Gotta change the size. There we go. Yeah. um, I just took a small, very small buy. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Um, Take that screenshot. Go ahead and send it to the chat because y'all be in the chat trying to get the trades, but don't be tapped into the live session where like all the trades I talk about in the chat, like they from the live session. I promise, always. Usually don't just like randomly find a whole brand new setup in the middle of the day. It's not generally not how that goes. But about 2 minutes left here. I'm about to hand this over to Jim, and he's going to give you guys the super sauce. Get my screen out of y'all way here. You're good to go, Jim.
Okay, looking for this. Okay, I think I see the mic. See it moving now. Hopefully we're good, guys. I hope we're good. I'm seeing like the microphone doing its thing. So let's get back to this. Okay, chart's there. Chart going. Drip telling me something. Hopefully you can hear me now. Okay, looks okay. All right, a little bit late start here, but let's get moving here. IBM was busy yesterday. Just going through it real fast here. I'm trying to fix one thing here. Okay. IBM, a lot of trades for me in IBM yesterday, but let's get through our new stocks here. We got about 10 minutes. SMCI, Supermicro Computer after earnings. Stock is looking 32.22. Can move a lot on an earnings day, even though it's a stock high 20s, low 30s. I have a 26.24 to purchase it at 39.69 to short it. So that's a pretty big move each way there, but have seen it move lots of times. So we'll see what happens. Uber also with earnings basically flat right now. I think it was up. Actually, it was down earlier in the day. Allegedly, going to change here. Have it 74.38. No, have it 66.09 to buy it at 80.41 to short it. But I think I need to fix the short side here. It's crept up. It's back up to 77.70. So I just want to change this here. Because again, I don't want to get run over. I don't want to instantly get short and have the stock move up a few points against me. So I had it 80.41. I'm gonna make it 86.19. All right, so I'm going six points the other way in Uber. So now I'm looking to short at 86.19. So again, expecting some kind of move there. Let's go to Boston Scientific, BSX, which had earnings and also changed their guidance a bit. Stock was looking down some as we're waiting for it here. So stock is trading high 82s after going out mid 91s. Also can be a decent mover on an earnings kind of day. So I have it 74.38 to purchase it, and I'm at 90.33 to short it. So looking some kind of fill, almost an entire fill here before I short it. AMD also had earnings and guidance, and the stock is down right now. We got AMD here. Last I saw was 2020. It's a little bit lower now. It's right on 219. So after the stock went out at 242, just above 242. So AMD, I'm thinking just below 200. I'm thinking 198.71 for a first purchase here at 247.42 to short it. So somewhere up here to short it. So thinking, it's capable of really filling everything in. VRNS, which is Veronis, I believe. Yep. Okay. Off now on earnings, trading 22.51 after it made a new 52-week low yesterday. All right. Had gone out 26.53, but 22.51 right now. Not sure where to place this. I have it 17.29 to buy it, and I'm at 29.11 to short it. And again, it's a situation where if you're not really sure where to be a little bit wider. Just a smart thing to do. MTCH, which is Match Group, the dating site, also computer dating site. Also had earnings, just trading it because it's an earnings kind of day. A lot of these things wind up being that, and the stock is up. The stock's up about $2.50, trading 31.46. I have a 24.94 at 35.90 to short it. So popular theme here is me being wide as far as prices go, and reason being is because you get bigger moves. Sometimes you can have like 3 or 4 times the normal range on an earnings day. So be aware always. CMG Chipotle down about $1 pre-market. I have it 32.97 to purchase it, and I'm at 40.69 to short it. I think it came back some though. I don't like the 40.69 price right now. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to go 42.72. Not a huge mover, but I'm going 42.72 because I didn't like my initial price there. So something happened. I forget what it was looking earlier, but obviously it's crept back up. So the change is necessary there. And phase, last I saw, was looking a lot higher. A lot higher pre-market after the earnings came out. And it still is. It's out. After going out 37.28, it's looking 46.50s, 46.60s right now. So big potential move there. I have it 38.06. So looking for some kind of a fill back toward here. And I'm at 53.38 to short it. So we'll see. That could make for a good day there. So then we should also look at First Solar. So First Solar is actually down a little bit. So not getting the same kind of move there. I have First Solar 215.18 to buy it at 263.02 to short it. So pricing things out a little bit wider. Sunrun. Okay, up in the pre-market a little more than $1. I have Sunrun this morning 17.40 to buy it at 22.76 to short it. So looking for potentially a big move there. Also Solar Edge, SEDG. So we're about 5 minutes away from the open. Looking up $3. So I have Solar Edge fairly wide too. I have Solar Edge 29.18 to buy it and at 40.62 to short it, because I've seen similar kind of moves with Solar Edge and Enphase in the past. So just planning off of that. We also have Lumentum with earnings. So that's Light, LITE, and that's looking way the heck higher. Okay, looking after going out 435, it's looking 475 and change. All right, and here, again, not really sure. I have it 425.56 to buy it, and I'm at 561.33 to short it. Couldn't tell you the last time I traded this stock or followed this stock. It was probably the last time it had earnings. That would make sense. It's not something I normally follow, but just made a new high yesterday and is making a newer high this morning. So there we are there. And take two, TTWO. Also with earnings off like $2, trading around 210 this morning. I have take two, 194.89 to buy it at 243.42 to short it. So again, expecting bigger moves. Got a couple of minutes here. Let's go through relative strength plays. I have 2 long relative strength plays, and those are two of the quantum stocks that I follow, and those would be QBTS, G-Wave. Wait on it for a second here. Grab a little coffee. So as we see, went out near its highs. So looking to buy at 19.19. All right, it's a little bit of a pullback, $2 or so. And that's good for the morning till 11 o'clock. And looking short at 24.88, and that's good all day, shorting it there. And also Rigetti went out well. Both situations see that late move, getting the stock up near its highs or into new highs there. Rigetti looking right around 17.19. I have Rigetti 15.95 to buy it this morning at 2093 to short it. And we should also look at IonQ, even though it didn't quite qualify. Okay, did make a move up late, but was not enough to get it into a relative strength play. I have IonQ 34.48 to buy it, at 43.03 to short it. Just trading right around 38.50 this morning. Okay, let's flip through some of tech names because some of them kind of got smacked yesterday. Let's go to CEG and GEV. So first, so Constellation Energy, looking pretty much flat this morning, 268.50 or so. I have CEG 253.90 to buy it, at 286.73 to short it, after it didn't really move out of $10 worth of range yesterday. GEV made new highs yesterday. And what do we see in it with it this morning? Wait for the pre-market number here. Okay, it's up around 796, and that would be, that's another new high there. So I have GE Vernova 743.92 to buy it, at 845.28 to short it. So anticipating big move there. Okay, IBM, which I said numerous trades yesterday. Quick flips and stuff in here, and then caught kind of a roll there. Like I said, when it goes down like this, it's overdue for some kind of bounce, and we kind of got it, but then sunk some more and finally got a decent rally here. What was key here was being careful and not overcommitting. All right, that was really key there. Okay, and we'll see IBM's opening. It's around 287 right now. I have IBM 274.87 to buy it, at 310.79 to short it. And let's get right into the stocks that are moving that I'm following this morning. Okay, first looking on the long side, I mentioned Enphase, so looking up at ENPH now, looking at the chart. Okay, gapping up. Considering I have it at 53.38 to short it. Hang on. Okay, just put it in there. Put it in 53.38 just to be ready. All right, then going up 90 cents per situation. So that would be 54.28 and 55.18. Not putting those in yet. Okay, just so you know, those are not in. And Solar Edge, right up there with Enphase this morning. All right, trading 30. I'm just going to make a note here because I have it way up around 40 to short it. So not doing anything with it yet, but just like to have a note there. So I'm ready for it. And also see Sunrun, RUN going up as well. Okay, so trading right around 20 right now. So I'm away there, but we will see what goes on. Any other big moves on the upside? Not exactly, but flip side here. I mentioned Varonis, VRNS. Okay, let's see, gapping down, trading under 21 now. All right, I said 17.29 for it, and then down 60 cents from there. I'm gonna put in the 17.29. All right, so put that one in, and then 60 cents down from there. So next would be 16.69 and 16.09, but not going to put those in yet. Okay, just want to make a note there. 16.69, 16.09. All right, but the one is 17.29 bid is in for Varonis. BSX, Boston Scientific. And I'm trading now just below 80. All right, I have a 74.38 to buy it. So just want to make a note. Actually, you know what? I just put it in, all right? So 74.38 for Boston Scientific, then down 80 cents per situation. So that'd be 73.58. and 72.78, but I'm not putting those in yet. I just want to have a little note there for myself. Okay. Also seeing SanDisk down significantly. All right, so let's go to SNDK. We can flip through all these guys. So SNDK and WDC and Seagate. So SanDisk first. Okay, I'll tell you where I'm at. Look in SanDisk. Into it. Okay, so trading 643. I am 611.09 for SanDisk. I'm not going to put anything in yet, but be watching it. Okay, as it pulls in a lot right away this morning. So again, try to plan these things out. Have it wide. All right, and it's still going down some. You know what? All right, just put in 611.09 just to have it in there, and better come up with another couple of prices too. Flipping across, 598.43. Not putting that in though, and 587.68. So small amounts and careful here as it continues to come in. SanDisk. Let's look WDC, Western Digital. See if we're seeing something similar here. And it's down. Western Digital's down some, but not quite as much. All right, so I have Western Digital just below 254. So not going to do anything there yet. Seagate, STX. Just want to write down one number there. In Western Digital, Seagate trading right around 440. I have it 390.71 to buy it. All right, so we're seeing SanDisk come in, not so much Western Digital and Seagate. All right, now let's get going. Let's flip through the stocks we're following today that we typically follow. All right, I already mentioned Centennial Energy. Let's go to Charter now. For 5 minutes in, and seeing some moves. Not as crazy as yesterday, not as energized as yesterday, but still some decent moves. Looking, waiting for Charter here. Okay, Charter's up 6. Okay, that gets my attention pretty fast. In Charter. Okay, big move. Couple of big candles here. All right, I'm at 226.06 to short it. All right, and not putting it in yet, but like I said, seeing it and gonna be checking it out. Right, gonna be sometimes it acts like it's going to get there, doesn't quite get it going on. CoreWeave pretty far away there. Nothing much yet. All this candles getting a little more interesting. If you need to know, I'm at 101.10 to short it. 77.48 to buy it. Carvana. See if it's hanging around 400. Actually dipped below there and is starting to come back. So push back through 400 up to 402 and change. I have Carvana 372.22 at 443.25. So try to be careful and smart with Carvana. Back to IBM. Okay, heading back down again, back down lower than yesterday. Okay, so that's significant and interesting there. So better get IBM right. Just put IBM in 274.87. Okay, my next spot, IBM, would be 271.35. Didn't put that in yet. And then 267.92. So I did put in 274.87. IBM, it's about $7 away right now. Looking at Intel. Waiting, all right, Intel off a little bit. A little over $1 worth of range there. looking for a move. Hasn't moved huge the past couple of days. I'm looking 45.87 to buy it. I'm at 54.45 to short it. So just so you know there. Go to IonQ, and then we'll look at the other two. So IonQ down a bit to get the day started. I have it 34.48. It gets my attention right away. Makes me want to check out the other guys. I'm not going to put it in yet. All right, still a few bucks away. Do want to now check out D-Wave, QBTS. See what we got going on here. If it's a similar down move. All right, a little bit of a down move and then popping back up there. All right, so still about $1.50 or so away there. And Rigetti. Okay, a little bit different there. Started down, pushing back. Got as low as the 1760s. Again, I have it 15.95 to buy it, so we'll have to see there. MDB also had a big move yesterday. A lot of range there, almost $40 worth of range yesterday. Down lower has been as low as 330 this morning. I have it 316.70 to buy it, up at 374.58 to short it. But you know, the quick move down here kind of gets my attention, so I just want to make a note here. With MDB not putting anything in yet. Moderna is the only vac stock I'm following today. Okay, and you see a little bit of a move down this morning from where it opened, so about a buck worth of range. Come back to that in a bit. NVIDIA and VGA had okay range yesterday, $10, which is good. Actually good for that. Waiting on it here. So we're 10 minutes in, and a few things going on, but nothing, no trades yet. Just waiting on NVIDIA here. Annoying me. Okay, so NVIDIA off around $1. Nothing huge there. I'm 171.38 for it at 191.61 to short it. Let's go Oracle. Then I want to go Palantir because I saw Palantir moving. So let's go Oracle first. So wait for Oracle here. Okay. Okay, Oracle, that big candle gets my attention. All right. I have Oracle 136.71 to buy it. So still pretty far away. So not doing anything yet. Let's go Palantir. All right, so Palantir, I have 144.60 to buy it. It's trading right around 150 right now. So did put that in. So put in 144.60 in Palantir. And we'll see how that goes from there. Pure Storage had decent move yesterday. Decent move to the tune of $5 range. And I like this stock because of the big candles it makes sometimes. Makes big quick moves. Both ways. Started out down in mid 66s now, but back up high 67s. I have it 63.90 at 72.60 to short it. Let's look Rivian and Tesla. First Rivian. Okay, nothing much there yet. Tesla. So waiting on it. Market S&P's up 0.2%. NASDAQ off 0.4, Dow up 0.6, Bitcoin 75,000. Take that for what it's worth. And again, Bitcoin, I don't claim to be like the guru in any way or means there. All right, Tesla pushing up here a little bit. I have Tesla today 397.31 to purchase it, at 445.17 to short it. And again, those are initial situations, right? Remember that, because I like to segment in. All right, not over committing too much too soon there. All right, let's get back to the list here. Okay, as far as what's going on, downside, Veronis off about 20% here. Okay, so has been as low as 20, bounced back to 2021 now. All right, I did put in a 17.29 bid, so chalk it up to, like, we'll see what happens here. But I want to go right away here. I want to go to AMD too, so I better put that in 198.71. Just put that in just to have something in there. Okay, the stock's has traded as low as 209, back around 212 right now. So moving nicely on a earnings day. I realized we did not take a look at Micron. Let's look at Micron. Okay, and it started down, still down some. Right around 408. Micron this morning, I have a 388.13 to buy it at 449.48 to short it. So fairly far away on both pieces there. But back to the list. Okay, SanDisk bouncing back some. After been looking down, afterwards down as low as 626, come back a lot in the last 10 minutes, to 227 points. So I still have a 611.09 in there, but pushing back up. Can flip to the other guys. The other guys bouncing too. WTC going up on the day. I should mention where I have it. Short side here. WDC to short it, I'm at 322.28. Just want to have that down in case you see some kind of life there. And Seagate have it.
Hello, this is Charles.
Have it at 481.86. So we're still a bit away in Seagate here. Back to list, we looked at the stocks that were going down there, and I also see Uber there. Uber worth mentioning.
Not now, no.
Because I see it's down. It's down. It's trading $74. Okay, so it did start out basically flat for the day, and remember, I moved my short way the heck up after seeing that. But Uber's heading south for now. But I'm 66.09 to buy it, so still quite a ways away there. Oh my gosh, we got to mention MDB here, because here we go again with MDB. Okay, had not put it in, just put it in. 316.70 bid. Okay, trading 324. This is how quick MDB can move. All right, so we want to be ready for that in MDB, and I better find another couple of prices here. After the 316.70, not putting out anything else in, but going 312.64 and 308.68. So the sell-off in MDB continues, okay, which is pretty interesting. Okay, flipping over to stocks moving up here. Okay, end phase. Okay, so on end phase, I had the 53.38 in there, got as high as mid 52s. All right, so it made the kind of move I wanted to see, right? It got up to here, got that, did what I wanted to, but comes off. Sometimes you make a good call, but it just doesn't quite work out. So I just pulled end phase there. So I'm going to be higher in end phase, not putting anything else in as of yet. Okay, so I'm going to be, you know what? Hang on. Okay, just put in the 54.28 in end phase because we're going up 90 cents per situation there. So that is in, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, you say good call, but not quite. Solar Edge creeping up here, so better be alert with Solar Edge. Has been over 36. Okay, I just threw in 40.62. Okay, so that's it in Solar Edge, and then it's up, going up 0.9 from there. So we'll see what happens there. Should look at Sunrun as well. Okay, Sunrun moving up. I'm still a good ways away in Sunrun, but I just want to have it there. I'm at 22.76 in Sunrun. I'm not putting anything in. I just want to have it available there. And then, that was planned, seeing it up, almost $2 here isn't a surprise with Enphase moving and Solar Edge moving. And so let's look at First Solar because it hasn't really hadn't moved the last time we checked it out. So take a look at it now. And yeah, not really participating in this, this solar move. So take that for whatever it's worth. Did not look at all at Sarepta yet today, SRPT. And see, we're not really missing out on much there as far as that goes. Anything else going up here? Okay, we got to go to Lumentum. Remember, that was making a new high by a lot pre-market. So checking that out here. Okay, up now, going past 500, and I said, wasn't sure what to do with it, so have it way the heck up a little bit above 560. All right, which kind of gets it out of the way. I mean, you don't have to, feel like really have to manage it. Be super focused on it. And it's also playing it safe. All right. Now we can flip through. We just went through light. Let's flip through the rest of our earnings and news situations. Take two. TTWO started down. Started with that big down candle, coming back some. And I have it 194.89 to buy it, so I'm a little bit farther away than I was. I'm way the heck away to short it. Chipotle CMG. Okay, push back up, right? Push back up. Big candles really has my attention. Okay, I've just put in the short 42.72. Okay, so I have a 42.72 in there in Chipotle. I'm not looking up anything else right now as far as that goes. Match MTCH. Waiting on here. A little more than 20 minutes in. So match started out. All right, these interesting things here, right? Interesting is in there was no move up here. I would have expected some kind of move back. That's why I was at 35.90. All right. Comes down right away. I'm still a good ways away here. I'm 24.94 for it. But that is, that's pretty interesting. Not enough for me to do anything yet, but really big candle there. Okay. Without any kind of move up, it just sold off right away there. So kind of a bummer, but it's okay. Let's go to BSX. Okay, continuing to sell off, and I do have it in 74.38. Okay, and I just put in, hang on, put in 73.58, and now 72.78. So 3 pieces in there. for Boston Scientific. All right, as it's getting kind of close. It's still a couple bucks away, but closer. We look at Uber. Yeah, we looked at the down move in Uber too. I believe. Yeah, Uber's still going down. 6609 for it. Not doing anything there yet. Okay, let's go back to our quantum names here, because two of them are the relative strength plays here. First of all, QBTS. Pushing back down. Okay, so new low on the day. All right, putting in, hang on. Okay, put in 1919. All right, in QBTS. Okay, and now we got to see Rigetti. We're going to see the same kind of move, maybe. Okay, Rigetti right around 1750. Okay, just put in Rigetti there. So 1595 for Rigetti. IonQ, not a morning play, but want to see what it's doing. Okay, 36, right around 36.30, and you know what? I can just put that in as well. Okay, so have orders in those guys. So we have a lot of stuff out there. Nothing really going on yet, but a lot of stuff out there. You can go back now to our list and flip through. Did not price out Apple this morning. So we're about 25 minutes in and just flipping through, doing what we need to do as far as checking things out. Okay, and did not. I guess I should have priced Apple in, because it's gone nothing but up here. Okay, up $8 goes Apple. So straight up from the start. It didn't move much yesterday, but it's already got 6 points worth of range and going higher. What's the old 52-week high? It's still $10 off the old 52-week high, but again, it's definitely caught my attention. I may have to price it later. If anything, all right, we got a 278 right now. I'm thinking probably 284s for Apple. Okay, somewhere around there. If it gets there, because I didn't price it out, I'll go with like quarter or we'll go quarter size here for entry to short it, because I didn't price it out. So, just something I do. All right, flipping through now. Let's go CEG and then GEV. Okay, so CEG pulling in here. All right, below 260. So I better keep track of CEG. CEG, I am 253.90 to buy it. And it's getting interesting. I'm not going to put it in yet. Actually, I better. All right, let's put in CEG 253.90. Because I don't want to be missing out on that. GEV Vernova, after making new high, we see first candle was down fairly big, then creeps back up, fails to make the new high, and trading right around 780 right now. So GEV, I'm a good ways away. Just wanted to check to see what was going on there. Charter, if you remember, got my attention pretty fast. With a couple of decent up candles. Since then, it's kind of consolidating. Again, I'm up at 226.06 to short it, but I'm not in there yet. CoreWeave. Okay, trading right around 88. I'm 77.48 for it. So around $4 worth of range so far this morning. Carvana was hanging around 400 last time we looked. And here it is pulling in really fast. Okay, so Carvana, hang on to Carvana. All right, I just put in 372.22. All right, it's right around 383. I want to check out another couple of prices here in Carvana because I'm better because, again, we know how fast this can move. I'm going to go 365. So I'm not going to put anything else in, but I'm going to go 365, 65, and 357.25. And we'll see as we got a lot of red there with the exception of that one candle. All right. It was hanging, it was hanging out around 400. It was hanging above 400. Tried to get back there, right? Tried to get back on that second candle and just fails. Wow. Really, really fails. Okay, let's go back to IBM. So I was pretty darn busy in yesterday. Okay, and going lower, like I said, lower than yesterday. I do have a 274 and change bid in there. Not going to add anything else for now, but continues to go down after it did come back from its lows yesterday afternoon. In like the last 2 hours or so, it did rally some there. Let's look at Intel. Again, we're just flipping through, watching. You got to watch. You got to know the tendencies here. That's, just our focus. All right, Intel's not moving as much as I expected. All right, but right around $49. So no interest in doing anything there right now. We can go Moderna. As we're just about a half hour in. And lots to look at. Nothing, no trades, but lots to look at. All right, so always keep in mind it's a long day. So have your plan, execute your plan. All right, stick with it. No reason to be overly aggressive. I'm seeing Bitcoin right around 74,000. Wow. Wonder why. I don't know. If we get Eric on later, maybe he can talk on that some. I'm sure he's got a lot more to add there than me. Micron. Okay, so right around, down a bit, but right around 405, 406. I have a 388.13 to buy it. Okay, we can go NVIDIA now too. Waiting on NVIDIA. Okay, right around 177. I'm 171.38 for it. No rush there to put it in. I don't think it's going to move that quickly. Typically, it does not. Watch, it'll have a couple of big candles, and all of a sudden, it'll be happening. Oracle continuing to go a little consolidation, continuing to go down, a bit as low as 146s. Back into there again. I'm about $10 away for now. Do want to see Palantir. Okay, and Palantir, well, we do have a trade. We're in the game here. I want to mention that. So I did pick up 144.60 stock, and I should be doing something else here. Been as low as 142.68. Okay, just put in 142.13. And I'm going to go 140.42 as well. So earnings came out, gapped up, kind of went sideways most of the afternoon, more than filled in that gap, that earnings gap there. So that's pretty interesting, right? More than filled that in. All right, hanging out high 142s for now. And I, like I said, did pick up some stock 144.60. All right, so we'll see how that works out. And again, you have two other bids in there. Pure Storage, Bitcoin now under 74,000, 73,800. Pure Storage trading 66. I have it 63.90. Some fairly big things there. I should at least make a note here. 63.90 for it. All right, I'm not putting it in yet. Okay, has been as low as 66, but holding off for now. Let's look at Rocket because we didn't look at that at all yet today. And we see Rocket after moving okay. Definitely quieter today. Definitely quieter, but have it priced out. I'm a good ways away on both sides there, just so you know. Let's look at Rivian and Tesla. All right, Rivian's still quiet here. 30 cents worth of range. Look at Tesla. Still feel a little congested for some reason, right? Whatever. So I'm not sneezing and wheezing. All right, so Tesla, yeah, not a huge move there either. Couple of big candles here, two in a row. Maybe gets interesting. Like I said, I'm 397.31 to buy it, so far away there. Let's go to excuse me, SanDisk, which after going down and getting me to put a bid in, bounce back to 660. All right, now we see it's right around 644. So still down, not at its worst levels, but going back down again. Let's visit WDC. What do we got in Western Digital? All right, so it pushed up, was actually up on the day, but now has come off some. But again, same thing, not worse levels. I'm 253 and right around 254 to buy it, so I'm still a good ways away there. Seagate, waiting on here. Okay, so Seagate is actually up a little bit on the day. As far as where I'm at, Seagate, I'm a good ways away both sides, so not going to look to do anything there, at least for now. Let's get back to our list here. First, looking at down stuff, VRNS is bouncing here. Okay, coming back slowly, has been, has the same low, has come back almost 2 points. Pretty far away here on both sides. I did put a 17.29 bid in, when it was down in the 20s, but not seeing a heck of a lot there. Let's go back to Palantir a second. Because wanted to mention that it got down and we did pick up the second lot there. So picked up 142.13 stock. So have two pieces of Palantir in, and we'll see what happens here. It's been a lot of red so far this morning. Let's see if we can get some kind of a bounce. Obviously, that would be nice for me. I would enjoy that because making money is more fun than losing money. Okay, and you can quote me on that one, honestly. So that's Palantir there. I want to go MDB. And we see that's come off its worst spot there. It got as low as high 318s, and I have a 316.70 there that I just canceled because it just got too close there, too big a bounce. So I canceled 316.70 there. I'm putting in 312. I just put in 312.64. Okay, and hang on. Okay, put in 308.68 as well. So MDB is bouncing, but didn't quite get it. Missed by a couple points there. Let's go to AMD now, where I am bidding here after the earnings. I'm bidding 198.71, coming in kind of slowly. Okay, so definitely coming in kind of slowly, but we'll see what happens as far as that goes. I want to go back to Carvana now. Can we see more red here? We just have that one attempt. I mentioned that attempt to get back to 400, got through 400, but gave it up big time. Has been under 381, and I am bidding 372 and change there. Okay, so I have it in because it can move fast here. So just be heads up about that. Things that are moving up, we should go to end phase. which remember I said got close here. Now it's back around 50. I do have a 54.28 in there. So just a heads up on that. I see Solar Edge is creeping up. Okay, Solar Edge moving up, and I'm at 40.62 there to short it. Then I'm at 90 cents from there. Don't have anything else besides that in there, though, besides the 40.62. Let's hit up the rest of the earnings guys here. SMCI. Haven't visited in a while. We see it did get up to almost 35. Since then, it's pulled in just about $1.50. But fairly good move. I was looking for bigger moves here. Haven't quite seen them yet, but still follow. See how it acts. We're looking for changes too. We're looking for directional changes here. It acts one way, then doesn't act. You could say that about Uber maybe right now because it came off 71.90 of around there for a low, and it's bounced back $1.30, give or take. So that somewhat gets my attention, but not not super tuned into that as of yet. Boston Scientific. Okay, here we go. Has been as low as 75.30s. All right, and I'm 74.38 for it. I'm still there, still bidding for it because I don't think it's really coming enough that I should cancel there, right? In spite of the fact that it's bouncing here. First time we're seeing it bounce. I would have preferred to see it go down some more, but let's see. Hopefully it can get me long. Let's go to match, and we saw that big down candle there right from the start. And we see a consolidation right around where it went out yesterday. So gave it up and hanging out there, not really a big move. I'm pretty far away now on both sides after I thought I might have a shot on the short side. Go to CMG as we're 40 minutes in, got about another 20 or so with me. CMG got back. All right, so I've been hanging out here since it came back around $2 from the way it started things out. Excuse me, and again, I have it 42.72 to short it. So we'll see how that works out. And if I can get the symbol in here properly, I hit LIT. Yeah. All right, we're looking at momentum, and it got a little bit above 500, got almost to 505. All right, since then it's been pulling in. Where am I? Momentum, I am 525.56 to buy it. So 425.56 rather to buy it. So I'm good ways away there, but could happen the way this stock has been moving. Take two, TTWO. Okay, so kind of bounced back right around 200 right now. I have it 194.89 to purchase it. So takes out the old low for the day, takes out 197 and change. That could get interesting, but here it is bouncing again. So still have eyes on, but not super excited. When last we checked out Constellation Energy, it was coming off and got me to put in a bid here, albeit down to 253.90. Waiting on it. Okay, and here it is. We see it has continued to go down. All right, been as low as 255.15, and kind of decision time for me here. That's been there, and basically have to pull that piece. All right, so cancel the 253.90. Just put in 250.82. Okay, so 250.82 in there, and it has been under 254 just right now. After the 250.82, I'd be 247.82. But not going to have that in there yet, just as a heads up. So let's look at this GE Vernova as well, and see that it's really, since we visited, it has been selling off as well too. Trading 768.47. I have a 743.92 there. I just put in. Okay, so GEV, just because the way it can move. So just trying to plan ahead as far as that goes. Let's look at Charter. Okay, so Charter moving up a little bit. I'm at 226.06 to short it. Not put it in yet because it's moved. It's slowed up. It's definitely slowed up. So continue to keep an eye on it. Core Weave wasn't particularly close before, and yeah, still just hanging out where it closed. Has bounced back. Has been in the 87s, but almost flat on the day now. That's Core Weave. Let's go back and look IBM now. I do have one bid in there. Can we see when last we looked at it? It was right around 280, and it did come in a bit more than that. It did get as low as just under 279, but it's bounced back over 284. Again, I still have a 274 and change in there. So I have it there. We'll see. After the way it moved yesterday, I mean, I'm not, not in any rush to buy it aggressively or anything. So just kind of keeping it there. Intel we see is still pretty quiet. MDB, where I had to pull a bid before, after it got close. And then it bounced. Here it is. It's still, look at that comeback there. Wow. It's a big move back to the tune of 14 points in MDB. So that, it's a little bit frustrating, but you try to roll with it because it just didn't, it didn't happen. I could have been more aggressive about it, but I wasn't. I was comfortable with the number, so that's the number I put in, and that's just the way things go sometimes. Let's look at Micron. Waiting on it here because we're a little more than 45 minutes into the trading day, and I see the S&P is pretty much flat. NASDAQ off like 0.9%. Dow's up like 0.6. Bitcoin 74,600. Okay, so not as bad as it was, but still down. Micron right around 400. Okay, so where did I say Micron? Okay, Micron's getting interesting again. I have a 388.13 to buy it. So I haven't put anything in, not, but watching it, making a note here on my sheet. But I'm not putting it in yet. But we'll see if it hangs. I remember at one point hanging out around 400. I think that was a little while ago. I remember Micron was making a new high every single day up until like this week. So I would be aware of that. NVIDIA still around 177, a little bit better than it was. Down at 171.38 there. Let's go Oracle. And then we can revisit Palantir. All right, so Oracle coming back now. So the tune of 3 points better than it was, I think, the last time we checked it out. So not particularly close there. Palantir, after it came back a little bit, just made a new low there. Okay, and we got, as far as the bounce there in Palantir, got back to 143 and change, and it was like there, could I have done a trade there? Yeah, I guess, but was holding off. Was looking for a little bit better move, and I still have a piece I want to pick up here in the 140s. So let's see what we can do there in Palantir. Pure Storage. Okay, had eyes on it, but I did not put it in yet. Okay, and we see it, was down to 66, but came back. We saw it right around 66, and actually down 63.90 for it if I put it in, but I didn't put it in yet. But bounced 2 points there. So that's Pure Storage being Pure Storage. That's the way it moves there. So be aware there. Okay, we can look at Sarepta. We haven't looked at that in a while. Not a lot going on there, so not super exciting there. We can look at Tesla and Rivian. Okay, and here's Tesla coming up. All right, so some more down here. I mentioned some down. Get some more down candles here, and again, I'm 397.31 for it. So we're gonna have to see what happens with Tesla. Let's go to Rivian now. Okay, we go Rivian. Okay, so 1442, not a lot there. I mean, the range is still really, really bad there. Okay, but let's get back now through our earnings names. Start with SMCI. We got about 10 more minutes going through this stuff. And again, hammer down, hopefully you have a plan by now and you're following a certain amount of stocks. Today there was a really lot for me to follow because a lot of earnings names, a lot. So if I'm following like 25 stocks, so we got initial 9, 10. If I'm following 25 or 30 stocks and there's an initial 11 or so with earnings or news, that's a lot. That's a lot. Takes a lot of market prep and stuff. But do your homework, go through charts there, go through what the ranges are, go through what the anticipated range will be based on that range and based upon like where the stock is looking, what you remember trading in other situations like that. All those things come into play in my decision making as in where to price these things out. All right, so be smart about it. You don't have to be my methodology, things like I said before, where, I don't use a lot of indicators and stuff like that. Do whatever works for you. Find stuff that works, stick with it, tweak things once in a while, and you should be good. All right, and being smart. I do encourage you to segment in though and not overdo things. Because I've been kicked in the butt before for having done stuff like that. Going back to Uber now. Okay, and Uber still off the worst levels. We saw it bounce back a couple of points here, so it's kind of hanging out here. I'm not really close either way there. Boston Scientific was getting close before it was getting interesting. It was a little less than $1 away, but here it is coming back. It came back to 77, I believe, right around here. Yeah, a little over 77. Now it's coming back in. So maybe there's hope here yet. I mean, I always say it's a long day, and which in fact it is. We know it's a long day, but we'll see what happens there. Let's go AMD. Okay, so it's pretty much down and stayed down after the earnings. Been as low as 206. I'm way the heck down 198.71 for it. I did put that in a while ago. We'll see how things go there. VRNS. Okay, so Veronis, here it is coming back. All the way back, looking like, maybe it starts to fill in this gap after it was way the heck down at 20, trading 20. As far as the short goes for me, I am way up here. If it ever approaches that, I'm at 29.11. So definitely good ways away there. Let's look at match MTCH. And again, nothing basically since that first candle. So really, really quiet there. CMG. So waiting on Chipotle. Okay, so pushing higher. I changed this. Remember, I was at 40.69, but then I saw the stock moving back up toward the open. So I went to 42.72, and I did, in fact, change that, but I'm not putting it in yet because we're still moving slowly there. End phase. Okay, back up around 52. Okay, I have an order out there at 54.28 to short it. And we'll see. Very capable of making the move back. Because we looked at that, we should also look at Solar Edge. Okay, getting up there, right? And I do have it on purpose. I do have it in there at 40.62. All right, first piece in there. And then Sunrun, are you in? So again, the only situation we have going, we have a lot of situations going on, but the only stock we have is long Palantir. Okay, which I'll go to in a second. When to run, I want to go for solar here. So run them a fair ways away. But for solar, here we go. And for solar's not moving with these other three. Okay, it's up a little bit, but pretty quiet as far as range goes. Waiting on the rest of it there. Yeah, I mean, $7 worth of range is not tremendous there. You would expect more out of that. And again, not really seeing it. Going back to Palantir and coming out, just came out of one piece right there, 144.20. All right, still have another piece right around here. Okay, just so you know. So out of one piece of Palantir and fairly close with the other. Came into 141 and getting a little bit of a bounce back here now. Carvana also has bounced some, never quite got to levels where I was. Now, does it get back to 400? Does it flirt with 400 now? That's pretty curious. It got under 380 and, has come back now a good 11 points. So that's that for now. The move there. Should also look at those other two earnings guys, the Lumentum. Okay, wait on Lumentum here. Still waiting on it. All right, here we go. All right, so has, after it traded, almost 505, has pulled in a decent amount here, down to the 460s, mid 460s here. Now it's back to around 472. Again, I'm like way the heck down to purchase at 425.56, and obviously I don't have that in yet. But it almost seems like it's changed character. I guess we'll have to see. Take two, the last time I was talking about, I said it would be interesting to see if it challenged that 197 and changed low. But here it is going back the other way. So going to have to hold off on that for now because it's making a move back. I want to look at my only couple of relative strength plays, the quantum stocks, quantum computing stocks. Going to QBTS. Okay, back off its worst levels there. do have a 1919 bid in there from earlier. Rigetti has also come back a little bit. I have 1595 in there. IonQ is not a relative strength play, but do have a bid in there. And it too is like a buck now better than its worst levels. I do have a 34.48 in there for that. So I have to see what goes on there. And we're down to our last minute and change here with you guys. I do want to go back to Palantir. Okay, and we're still have one piece there. I still have one piece. I got rid of one. Still have a mid 144s piece there. So I figured I'd mention that as we're getting close to the end. Micron also interests me here. Still kind of hanging there, but gave up the 400. Looked like it was going to do its thing around 400. Gave that up. So I'm just put in 388.13, and bear with me for a minute before we wrap this up. On another couple of prices here. Going to go 381.85. Being careful here, definitely. 381.85 and 376.22. Okay, so I just have through the 388.13 in there, and yeah, I would say it definitely has my attention. Anyhow, it's 10:30, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and try to let you know on Telegraph what's going on with the rest of my trades. Okay, have a good one.